1 month down, and what a month it was. I'm Scott Hansen. Here's your Week 4 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty to get you caught up on. We begin in Charlotte. The Panthers at home to take on the 49ers. And this is the running back. 51 yards for the touchdown. From there, why don't we go to Cleveland? Let's check in on the Browns. They're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And it's the Browns QB, a 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Browns are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. Lastly, let's go out to Chicago. The Bears taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is the Bears quarterback. On target with that one, he had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Bears get win number 4 on the season. They come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. 1 month of the season is in the books, and it will only get better from here. Until next week, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in Silicon Valley. And with the foghorn bellowing behind us, that means it's time for football at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco. On 3rd down. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. It's a gain of 19 in the air. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come.
Roll! Here we go, set, go!
No turn and hand this one off. Not much there, maybe a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. 3rd, they need 8.
And 8 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be fourth down. The field goal unit is out for the Cardinals. This a 31-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is... down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here we go. They'll look to throw yet again. That one batted away in the end zone. Incomplete. Good coverage where you need it most. It'll be 2nd and goal.
That's ready.
Back to the air one more time. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Now 4th and goal.
So, time to think about 4th and goal coming up. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they think about what they want to do here on 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. First touchdown of the game for the NFL's leader in rushing TDs.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got... I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field. But then fumble down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
Got it. Ready?
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Beckham. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. It is 2nd and 9.
The 37-yard line.
Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Samuel has it working in the middle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Ready? 70, get the wolf. ready.
We'll try to pick this up with the jet sweep. He will not be able to get to the end. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's fourth down.
Fourth down.
Ready, ready.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. He manages to keep, oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. Cardinals say they have it, and they do.
This one's going to be tough to stomach. I mean, all he has to do is hold on to the ball. And they've got a fresh set of downs. He was past the yard to gain, but unfortunately, even though they gave up the first down initially, the defense was determined to get off the field one way or another.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Third and long.
Incomplete. It's now third and 19.
From the gun, it's Allen. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The Cardinals lining up for punt as this drive quickly stalled out. So he's on to punt it away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Ready, set. Come on.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And that is incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And so great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick. So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the two straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air, and truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. That one incomplete. The field goal unit is out for the Cardinals. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. So the decision has been made, and they will send the field goal unit out. This will be from 47 yards. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cardinals get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
So chances are, I don't think this field goal is going to ultimately decide the outcome of the game. But I promise you, Mike, they got a couple seconds here to defend. They'll kick this ball off. But when they run into that tunnel for halftime, going in with the lead, there's going to be some guys feeling pretty good about their chances coming out of the break.
Going to let it fly downfield for Beckham. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our swing around the NFL starts now. In Jacksonville, the Jaguars at home to take on the visiting New York Giants. And here's the Jags wideout. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Jags with an important W. They didn't want to start 1-4, and they won't following their victory here. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And here is the running back. The team got into the red zone. He gets into the end zone. A 10-yard touchdown run. The Eagles started 0-4, but they finally break through to get their first W of the year. One more for you. Let's go to Cincinnati. The Bengals hosting the Washington Commanders. And this is the Cincy quarterback. He'll connect on a 13-yard touchdown pass. The Bengals move to 4-1, looking good as they get the win here. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. In the game you're watching, both teams making a strong case in this one, a 2-point differential at the break. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Third down, 3 to go.
Let's go. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And this crowd into it now as we get to third down. We'll try to get this one on the ground. It'll be brought down. It's a gain of 7.
Ready? Ready?
They'll look to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
A gain of 21 as they get the conversion on fourth down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had. At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Ready up.
They come up for second and 2.
Get it. Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Third down and 2.
Go.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Ready, ready. Ready. 19, Charger, 19, let's go.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're ready, you're up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
Ready.
Here's second down.
Here we go.
They'll run here. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, 49ers. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. All right, now, what can the Niners do as they face a big two-point conversion here? That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This field in at about the 9. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL.
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. From the gun, here is Allen. That is incomplete. Here we go. Here down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Right back to him on first down. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and through. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers are able to extend the lead.
Niners 29, Cardinals 12.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go. Up. 60 by 60.
They'll throw on first down with Allen.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
At the 32-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, Josh Allen. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On third down, it's Allen. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
6 yards. 3 and
So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.